Hello and welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MS Pearce. I'm going to be talking to you today about a country whose people are dying. They are dying, and Trump is going to come and help them out. He, because it's a free world, feels obliged to help them out to the tune of $40 billion. Yeah, these people are dying. Who are they? They're not Ukrainians on the front line in the trenches. They are not Ukrainian civilians being bombed by Russian ordnance. No, they are Argentinians suffering because of the policies of Javier Milei and others prior to him, it has to be said. But the American administration have supported both rhetorically and probably in terms of investments Javier Milei and his project so much that it would be too embarrassing to see it fail. Whether it be Elon Musk very publicly supporting Milei, both on stage and rhetorically on Twitter, whether it be the Trump administration aides and cabinet members being in support of the economic project of stripping out the civil service and going down the sort of anarcho-capitalistic sort of Chicago boys free market economic hardcore route there that Javier Milei is trying out. We see support from the Americans, and they're obviously, or the Trump administration at least, they're obviously embarrassed to see it fail or will lose money if it fails, and so they are supporting the Argentinian project here, while at the same time having a trade war with China, where China is not buying a single soybean off the Americans anymore, but is buying those soybeans, at least in part, from Argentina. And rather than see Argentina struggle here and therefore not be able to compete as much against American farmers, Trump is supporting Argentina and by extension Argentinian farmers against his own farming sector. It's just absolutely incredible. This is Trump on a plane. And by the way, the condescension, the patronizing outflow here from Trump to the reporter is horrible. I would struggle if I was this journalist not to punch him full in the face.
What do you have to say to U.S. farmers who feel that the deal is benefiting Argentina more than it is them, as they are
Argentina's fighting for its life, young lady. You don't know anything about it. They're fighting for their life. Nothing's benefiting Argentina. They're fighting for their life. You understand what that means?
Are they fighting for their life? I mean, literally, no. So is he talking metaphorically? Because there are people who you probably should be supporting. You probably are more obliged to support the Ukrainians for geopolitical, strategic and economic reasons. And they are actually fighting for their lives.
They have no money, they have no anything. They're fighting so hard to survive. If I can help them survive in a free world, I happen to like the president of Argentina. I think he's trying to do the best he can. But don't make it sound like they're doing great. They are dying.
If it is a free world, and if you really do believe in free market capitalism, then you probably shouldn't be whacking tariffs on everyone, and you probably shouldn't be bailing out Argentina. You should let the free market take control there. If it is a free world, it's a free world. I'm going to support them. Okay.
All right, they're dying.
What do you mean by? What do you have to say?
So they're dying. They're dying. But of course, it's not about the people. It's about the leader, really.
For their life. You understand what that means? They have no money. They have no anything. They're fighting so hard to survive. If I can help them survive in a free world, I happen to like the president of Argentina.
I happen to like the president of Argentina, so I'm going to give them $40 billion.
He's trying to do the best he can, but don't make it sound like they're doing great. They are dying. All right? They're dying.
There you go. You have Donald Trump supporting Argentinian farmers to compete against American farmers, and thinking that Argentina's fighting for its life and that they're dying there. They're dying. Ukraine, on the other hand, literally fighting for their lives, literally dying. And he takes on Russian propaganda and regurgitates it and leaves Ukrainians physically and actually dead.